of trial and was on the eve of trial, and Mr. Palmer had some concerns about some observations he had made of his client after he had been brought to the jail, but also there was a request by the defense for funds for an independent evaluator for criminal responsibility, because the forensic center has deemed him criminally responsible. And we set this as a status conference just to keep this on the court's docket because it's a fairly old case, and Mr. Palmer has an update as to those two issues.
All right, and before we proceed, Mr. Hutchins, can you hear us?
Yeah.
All right, do you swear to tell the truth, whole truth, and nothing but the truth under penalty of perjury?
Yeah.
Have you been taking your medicine?
Yes.
Do you feel like you're understanding what's happening today?
Yeah.
Okay, Mr. Palmer, what would you like me to know?
Thank you, Judge. Everything that Ms. Delgrove said is correct. We did need some time to find an independent evaluation regarding criminal responsibility. We also had an ongoing issue with competency. Unfortunately, due to some things that were out of our control, it took us a little longer to find an expert than we expected, but we do have that individual now. Part of the problem, Judge, as the court may recall, is that originally Dr. Rubin had evaluated Mr. Hutchins. Dr. Rubin retired. Our office had then started using Dr. Jeffrey Wendt. Unfortunately, Dr. Wendt was killed in a car accident back in, I think, late August. So our office was left without an expert in that area. We have now developed a new expert. His name is Quinn Thomas, Dr. Quinn Thomas. He's out of Beverly Hills, Michigan. It did take us some time to get him approved for a vendor and all that kind of stuff, but he is now retained, and he confirmed via email on Monday that he would likely be able to travel to meet Mr. Hutchins to do both competency and criminal evaluations, I guess, probably this Friday, as in 2 days from now.
Did he give you a time frame within which he'll get you a report? I'd like to set this for another date.
We were talking a date maybe at the beginning of December as another status conference.
Yeah, I don't have it. I can't promise the report would be done there, but he had estimated about 2 weeks. So I would imagine that 2 weeks from Friday-ish would be fine.
Well, how about December 10th?
It's my birthday.
Well, happy birthday. I don't know if this will be deemed a birthday present, but moving the case along is certainly a present for me. So how about December, are you gonna work on your birthday?
Yes.
Okay. Would you like morning or afternoon?
I think
Either way.
I think for the forensic center, early on Wednesdays is best because Wednesday late morning and afternoon is their probate day in Washington County.
December 10th at 9:30. We'll call it a status, but if he has that report, then we'll do the report. Obviously, if we get the report, we'll have to change the date because we're required to do that within 5 days. So, but let's use this as a holding place.
That's fine with me, Judge. No problems.
That's fine.
All right, very good. Thank you. We'll see you then, sir.
Thank you.
Okay? Thank you.
Thanks.
What do we have ready to go?
Yes.
No, we're going to right now. I'll be back in 60 seconds. No problem.
I lied.
Rachel Thomas,
What?
Somebody lied, it wasn't me.
Williams. Is your client ready to go for sentencing?
My client's here and ready to go, yes, Judge. Adam just realized he has the wrong PSI, so I think he ran up to his office to grab it.
Oh, we could have just made a copy, but okay. What about the, Mr. Metaloni's client, Rayshawn Thomas?
Is he on Zoom? Not since Mr. Metaloni. Is he on Zoom?
Nope.
Nope. Is Mr. Thomas here? Is he right over?
He's on the docket, Judge. He's on ours.
Who's on ours? Rayshawn Thomas? Don't hold the case.
There's
9:00.
two of them. Oh, didn't he fire Mataloni or withdrew? Mataloni withdrew. Let me look at it real quick.
Or he's gotta have a lawyer. Let's look at the status.
That's what I'm looking at right now. Request standby counsel, not from the PD's office.
Okay, so where is he?
He was locked up
Mm-hmm,
because Mataloni withdrew.
mm-hmm.
Oh, he's downstairs.
They've got him downstairs.
Hey, guess what? Oh, he's pro her.
Yeah. Because
Let's
Mataloni
bring him
withdrew.
up. Was there an offer? I seem to remember there was an offer, but he didn't like it.
The last offer I see was from, that's 2/13 of 24.
Well, this is a 23 case. It's gotta go.
We guilty to counsel wanted to.
Do we have, can you bring Thomas up? Thank you.
You have two files, Judge?
Yes, he has, yes. 845, 23, 845, and 23, 842. Are you ready to go, Mr. Palmer? So I don't care who we do first. What are you gonna do?
You guys ready to go on, Williams?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, we got Williams and Thomas ready to go. Are they both in custody or what?
No, okay.
Okay.
Who's that? Williams is that?
Trial.
No.
Oh, okay. Yeah, will you print that, letter from that?
Yeah, I'll do that, I saw it.
I don't know what they want me to do. I'm not a miracle.
So this sentencing is gonna be straightforward, the Van Atten sentencing later this morning,
Not so straightforward.
Pfeiffer special, you know.
Oh, God.
Great.
The exact words we told him when he got his privileges back were, "We're giving you some rope."
Okay, good.
Yeah, just a heads up, that one will take a little bit more time.
This is docket 24334, FH, People of State of Michigan versus Michael Lynn Williams. Counsel, your appearance for the record.
Good morning, Your Honor. Assistant Prosecuting Attorney Adam Pfeiffer on behalf of the people.
Good morning, Your Honor. Robert Palmer, of the Public Defender's Office, on behalf of Mr. Williams, the gentleman standing to my right.
Please raise your right hand to swear or affirm the testimony you're about to provide will be the truth, whole truth, and nothing but the truth under penalty of perjury.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you. Put your hand down. Have you taken any medication yesterday or today?
No, ma'am.
Are you supposed to take medication you're not on? Any sign of fever, COVID, or other illness? Have you had enough time to speak with Mr. Palmer?
Yes.
Have you reviewed the pre-sentence investigation report?
Yes, ma'am.
Sir, you pled no contest to count 2, domestic violence, a 93-day misdemeanor, count 5, domestic violence, I'm sorry, count 6, domestic violence, another 93-day misdemeanor, and then count 7, assault with intent to do great bodily harm less than murder or by strangulation attempt. So while it's normally a 10-year, it is a 5-year felony. Do you recall that?
Yes.
All right. And on behalf of the people, are there any corrections, additions, deletions?
None, Your Honor.
Mr. Palmer?
I have no changes, Judge.
And as to the guidelines, there's no changes by either, is that correct?
That's correct, Your Honor.
That is correct. It's unusual that both sides agree, but they appear to be accurately scored.
Yes, it's rare these days. All right. So do we have a victim here who wishes to address the court?
I do not believe so, Your Honor.
And counsel, what would you like me to know?
Your Honor, this was a case that pled out in the middle of a trial. The agreement here was pretty strictly negotiated in the back room. Killed agreement to 365 days in the Ingham County Jail at sentencing. And there is a comp agreement, no probation after that jail. I'd ask that you follow the agreement in this case. 365 days, credit for 10 service.
Is there any restitution? I think it was left open. I don't see any here. Is that?
I'm not aware of any, Your Honor.
I'm also not aware of any, Judge. And I think also, just to be clear, he had a different file that was also pending. That was also, or is to be dismissed today at sentencing. So I don't know if we said that before, but I just wanted to make sure we're clear about that.
Okay, and I'm just looking funny, I think, at this report. It says under recommendations, he'd be sentenced to 93 months. It should say days under count 6 because it's only a 93-day misdemeanor. So I'm correcting that to days.
Yeah, that's probably what they meant.
Yeah,
Yeah, I would think.
yeah, that's correct, Judge.
Pretty bad mistake. Okay. And is the 10 days that he served, is that correct?
The people believe so, Your Honor.
I think so, Judge.
All right. Counsel, would you like me to know?
Thank you, Judge. I'm also essentially asking that the court follow the agreement. As Mr. Pfeiffer said, this was an agreement that negotiation was back and forth on for quite some time. I do want to point out, Mr. Williams had some questions about, the court had said something, and I don't recall exactly what it was, but the court had said something at the time of the plea taking about him being eligible for sheriff's tether or something about that. I don't recall exactly what that was. I know Mr. Williams wanted me to ask about that. I do want to point out.
I don't think I talked about anything about tether, but okay. You can certainly talk to me about it.
I'm pointing out, Judge, Mr. Williams's recollection and mine to a lesser extent as well was that the court had said something about that. I know it's not reflected in the agreement. I don't think it was part of the official agreement, but I just want to point that out. I also point out that Mr. Williams has been now on bond with the tether on for almost 2 years and has done quite well. But with that said, the agreement is the agreement, and I'm asking the court to follow it.
Sir, what would you like me to know?
Me?
You,
Oh, okay. I'm saying there's really not much I can say as far as pleading no contest. I'm saying like I just start as far as me being on tether. I have missed a lot of like family functions, a lot of stuff with my family. You know what I'm saying? Like I really feel like I have been somewhat like locked up. Like I haven't been able to do a lot of stuff. You know, I miss swimming with my kids because I can't get in water. You know what I'm saying? I miss family functions that I couldn't go to because I couldn't go out of state. You know what I'm saying? I couldn't get approval at the time. Like, it's just been real rough. I'm saying, I know I did good. I believe Nicole can speak good for me. The lady I reported to every week, like.
He's referring to Nicole Gunther from pretrial services.
well, essentially, I think what your attorney was alluding to is house arrest. We had here, I know you pled no contest, but there was a glitch at the time of the jury trial. But nonetheless, I have 6 very serious allegations. And just bear with me for a moment. I know you only pled no contest 3 of them, but we also have a habitual 4th offense notice. Sir, get your act together so you can enjoy your life with your family. You know, you got a history here that tells me you need some reflection time, and this has been good for you to realize you're missing your kids' lives, you're missing your life, you don't have freedom. And let me see, you are 45 years old. How much more time do you want to spend on tether and in jail guard and before judges? Hopefully none. So, sir, I could do a lot of things with the 365 days. I suspect if I do less, the people are going to jump up and down and do cartwheels around my courtroom in PLE. This was a deal that literally with these charges is unheard of. I could sentence you to the 365 with no earned early release, no tether release, no jail release, no trustee status, no nothing. I'm not gonna do any of that. I recognize you've been on bond conditions. I hope you've learned your lesson. What I'm going to do is give you the 393 days on count 1, 93 days on count 2, credit for 10 days on each. You'll get 365 days on charge 3, which is count 7, credit for 10 days. And I'm not gonna do any of those other things I can do. And so when you do jail math, you'll be out before you know it. Become a trustee, do the right things, and sir, never be in front of a judge again. Live your life, use this time wisely. So I want you to know the Department of Corrections recommended 28 months to 120 months. Your guidelines are 19 months to 38 months. You could be doing a whole lot worse. This is a gift, but.
You saying 120 months, remind me, that's not true, 60 months?
Yes, it
So
should
we
have
just need
been,
to.
so, yeah, I'll correct that too in this. I just thought about that when they said, they really didn't look at this at all, but nonetheless. Basically, you can be doing 3 to 5. So. All of these will run concurrently. And you will pay, let's see, they even got this right, they didn't. Yeah, they did, I guess. $100 state cost on counts 1 and 2, that's $50 a piece, $68 state cost on the 3rd count. And you'll pay $130 crime victims. So that is a total of $298. And I will have that due on April 1st, 2027. Got a lot of time to pay it, sir. While you're incarcerated, you should avail yourself of the CATS program, any anger management, domestic violence programs they have there, which I believe is incorporated with CATS. And perhaps you want to meet with community mental health and deal with all of these issues. I'm sure it's hard to be away from your family. As well as AANACA, because you do have a history of drug offenses. Which is not reflected on the cover page. Do we need to change that? He's got habitual 4th.
Yeah.
Well, I guess it was delivered, manufactured, not used. But on the PSIR, it's got alcohol and THC, but not.
Oh, I see what you mean.
I don't know.
I don't think we need to add
All
it.
right,
If anything, there's an oral record of it.
all right,
I'm in agreement with that, Judge.
all right. You have 42 days to appeal to request appellate counsel.
Judge, just to be clear, we're dismissing 24,568 FH in its entirety today. That's the other
Yes,
file.
I should have been given or will be given an alley.
Okay, that's fine. It wasn't Mr. Pfeiffer's case. That other file wasn't Mr. Pfeiffer's case. I'm just asking because I don't think he's technically eligible for trustee status until that file gets dismissed. I don't think he can be a trustee with a pending open case.
It'll be filed by lunch.
Well,
Perfect, thank you.
yeah, and I'm sure the court will say that 24,568 FH is dismissed. So,
Technically, right now is also before lunch, so we have that.
Judge, can I approach?
yes, do you have it?
Yes.
Oh, see?
Excellent.
We'll make sure you
That's
get a
great.
copy.
Thank you, Judge. I'll be here in the court so I can wait for a
Sir,
copy.
would you like a copy of this as well?
Thank you.
And you acknowledge your appellate rights, sir?
You guys can grab them, Judge.
All right, and there's no restitution order that has been sought, so I think we've covered our bases in day 20.
Yes.
All right, thank you, that's all for the record.
Thank you, Judge.
Thank you, guys.
Certainly. Oh, yes.
Well, it was more like.
Yeah, I only have noticed.
That's what I heard.
Yeah, I know.
Okay, so I understand.
Right, that's.
It says Mills.
No, that was so funny. You came.
It should be that.
It was your holiday.
Yes, I are.
My guy.
Your holiday.
Your building.
It was a rough day.
So tell me, because I was a little interrupted, what are you doing?
We'd like to set this for a hearing, reference the delayed sentence violation, and then a sentence.
How much time do you need?
In terms of the MDOC.
No, how much time do you need to argue your?
I mean, if I could probably understanding the rules, I would probably relax on that. Like, I could probably just call them that, explain the search warrant, what they found, and stuff.
Can I still?
Oh, yeah, sure, yeah.
December 3rd, 11:30. Is that good?
And then, I don't know if you want to already have, if they are available. then-
No, they're in Leslie.
Oh, that's.
They're out of like way east of town. You have to drive. I think you're in Stick. Delbert. Yeah.
I tried to call them, Saturday.
So Delbert.
Both.
We
As far
could
as
do.
the guidelines, or if you just do it under.
I mean, I used to.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean,
There's so many new ones. I
if you
don't-
need a guy, come on.
Oh, sorry.
My ass would just be to hold the.
Okay.
on that.
Thank you. All right, this is docket 23-845 FH and 23-842 FH, People of State of Michigan versus Rayshawn Thomas II. Counsel, your appearance for the record.
Good morning, Your Honor. Natalie Maycomber on behalf of the people.
And sir, you're representing yourself.
Yes, ma'am.
Please raise your right hand. Do you swear or affirm the testimony you're about to provide will be the truth, whole truth, and nothing but the truth under penalty of perjury?
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you. Put your hand down. Now, sir, I still can appoint you an attorney. You had Mr. Mantalone, you released him. Did you want to continue representing yourself, or would you like me to appoint you an attorney?
Represent myself.
Okay, so I'm gonna give you advisory counsel as we move to trial. Are we going to trial, sir? Have you talked with the prosecutor?
Yes, it's on the term.
Okay, oh, and has there been an offer?
The offer in this case, Your Honor, is for the defendant to enter a guilty plea to counts 1 and 2 on file 23-842 FH. We would dismiss the balance of that information, including the habitual offender notice, and we would dismiss file 23-845 FH.
All right, sir, do you understand the offer? The offer would be to, as I understand it, so that people can double check what I say, but you would be pleading, if you decided, and you don't have to, you're innocent until proven guilty beyond reasonable doubt, you do have a right to a jury trial or bench trial, with all your rights intact, but they're offering you to plead to count 1, home invasion first degree, which is a felony punishable by 20 years and or $5,000. And count 2, which is weapons, felony firearms, which is 2 years consecutively with and preceding any term of imprisonment. So whatever, I don't know what your guidelines are, maybe they've run them, but I have no idea what you would do. But for example, if I gave you 5 years on count 1, you would have to do 2 years first and then the 5 years. And then they would dismiss count 3, which is assault with dangerous weapon, also known as felonious assault, which is a felony punishable by 4 years, another weapons, felony firearms with that 2 years consecutively with and preceding. Count 5, assault with a dangerous weapon, 4-year felony. Count 6, weapons, felony firearm, which is another 2 years consecutively with and preceding. And then weapons, firearms, possession by felon, which is a 5-year. I'm sorry, no, that's another 2 years consecutively. No, I was right. Misread it. So that's a 5-year, and then another weapons, felony, firearm, 2 years consecutively with and preceding. And because there's an habitual offender second offense notice on the primary offense, it's no longer a 20-year. It is the possibility of up to 30 years. And so once they dismiss the counts 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8 and the habitual second, that 30 years goes away. So it'd be a potential 20 years on the max. Like I said, I don't know what the guidelines are. And then on docket 23-845 FH, that's police officer assaulting resisting, normally a 2-year, but with the habitual offender second offense notice, it's 1.5 times, so it would be 3.5 years. So, sir, are you certain you wish to not take this plea offer and go to trial on both files?
Sure.
Okay, and did anyone force, threaten, or coerce you to make this decision?
No, ma'am.
Did anyone promise you anything that caused you to make this decision?
No, ma'am.
All right, and have you taken any medication? Are you supposed to be on that's a no?
No.
Are you supposed to be on medication you're not on?
No.
Any sign of fever, COVID, or other illness?
No, ma'am.
All right. Do we have a trial date?
And we can set this for trial on February 27th.
February 27th, okay.
With a final pre-trial of
Oh, wait a minute, I had and maybe this is a different year because these files are old. I had a February 7th trial date. Is that now?
I believe that was for this year, Your Honor.
No, okay, so now it's February 27th?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay,
The final pre-trial of January 21st.
Well, this was the final pretrial, so we don't need it unless he decides to talk with counsel. Wasn't this the final pretrial?
It is, Your, can we leave it set though, since he's going to be pro per, we're gonna have to be giving him.
We're gonna get him advisory council.
Yes, and discovery and such through the jail communication systems, and I wanna make sure there's another date that we can come together if necessary.
All right, if necessary, I don't know if it's a change, but I'll just put that it's a second. I think this actually might be a third final pretrial because I had a final pretrial continued December 5th. We've had a number of different things and the offers really just haven't changed, so.
We can keep it off that docket, we can just continue to, if we need it.
Yeah, we'll just take it off if we need it. Otherwise, then we're gonna get him advisory council.
Okay.
Sir, I need to get you advisory council because you are not a trained lawyer. If you make a mistake in front of a jury, we have to pull another one. And then I no longer let you represent yourself. I give you a lawyer who then is lead. But meanwhile, you'll have someone who can work with you and answer your questions so the trial goes smoothly. Is that okay with you?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, very good. Are you getting what you need at the jail?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, then I'll see you in a few months and we'll get you that advisory council. All right? Thank you. That's all for this record.
Thank you.
February 27th is the date of trial. January 21st is final pretrial. So he needs advisory council. I think I said that before. I don't know why he doesn't have it, so let's make sure he has it.
we set a time for that final control?
Oh, just set it at 9:30.
Final.
Yeah, because I don't even know. But he does need the advisory. Mr. Jackson, are you ready?
Yes.
Can we do,
I'm Darwin.
yeah,
Which one? Good to hear. Hey, did you say darling? Gotcha.
Yes.
just be a moment, sorry.
Mary, may I approach as well?
You may. I'll bring up now in this file. Should we be happy?
The internet it went down. Exactly. That's why we did it.
Okay. This is docket 24992 FH, People of the State of Michigan versus Jessica Ann Darling. Counsel, your appearances for the record.
Morning, Your Honor, Natalie Maycomer on behalf of the people.
Good morning, Your Honor. Brian Jackson on behalf of Ms. Darling, who is present in the courtroom for her son.
Please raise your right hand. Do you swear or affirm the testimony you're about to provide will be the truth, whole truth, and nothing but the truth under penalty of perjury?
Yes.
Thank you. Put your hand down. Have you had enough time to speak to your attorney?
Yes.
Have you taken any medication yesterday or today?
No.
Are you supposed to be on medication you're not on?
No.
Any sign of fever, COVID, or other illness?
No.
You pled to count one, controlled substance possession of a controlled substance known as methamphetamine, punishable by 10 years. Do you recall that?
Yes.
Have you reviewed the pre-sentence investigation report?
Yes.
And you discussed anything you wished about the report with your attorney?
Yes.
All right, very good. On behalf of the people, any corrections, additions, deletions?
No, Your Honor,
No, Your Honor.
All right, and as to the guidelines?
no changes.
No changes.
Thank you. On behalf of the people?
Thank you, Your Honor. Your Honor, the people just asked that the court follow the recommendation. I did speak with Mr. Jackson this morning, and he stated that he would be asking for 7411 status. People have no objection to that. It appears that the defendant is eligible for that.
All right, well, we should have done that before. Let's, I'm gonna grant it, so let's go into a closed courtroom and Zoom. I always grant that. I like those done initially. Has everybody received this? I don't see a note for that. No, I gotta check.
Wait, what page? That's what
Mhm.
it took all. Same time.
Folder, whatever.
I got a team in the Afro too.
Hey, approach judge, you may. Thank you. This is docket 25, 1. 25729 FH, People of the State of Michigan versus Anthony Reed. Counsel, your appearance for the record.
Good morning, Your Honor. Natalie Maycomber on behalf of the people.
Aaron Robinson, Assistant Public Defender for Mr. Reed.
Sir, please raise your right hand. Do you swear or affirm the testimony you're about to provide will be the truth, whole truth, and nothing but the truth under penalty of perjury?
I do.
Thank you. Put your hand down. Have you taken any medication yesterday or today?
Yes, ma'am.
And does that medication interfere in your ability to understand your attorney or this court?
No, ma'am.
Is there medication you're supposed to be on that you're not on?
I can't hear the last part.
Is there any medication you're supposed to be on that you're not taking?
No, ma'am.
Any sign of fever, COVID, or other illness?
No, ma'am.
And you had enough time to talk with your attorney about all of this?
Yes.
All right. Are you a US citizen?
Yes, ma'am.
And at the time of the events that you're pleading to, were you on probation, parole, or bond conditions elsewhere?
No, ma'am.
All right, very good. And are you employed generally when you're not in lockup or not?
No, ma'am. I get disability when I'm out in the world.
Okay, are you on SSD or SSI?
SSI.
Okay. On behalf of the people, what is the plea agreement?
Thank you, Your Honor. The agreement in this file is for the defendant to enter a guilty plea as to counts 1, 2, and 4. Upon successful plea and sentence, the people will move to dismiss the balance of the information, including the habitual offender notice. There's also a sentencing agreement to the bottom of the guidelines on counts 1 and 2.
Is there any restitution owed?
No, Your Honor.
And any contraband firearms, ammunition, etc. will be forfeited, is that correct?
Yes, Your Honor.
And the victim was consulted, and I do have a letter, I think, that she wrote, and it's now been provided to everybody.
Yes, Your Honor.
Is that correct, counsel?
Yes,
Is what's been stated full, fair, accurate, and complete?
it is.
Sir, is the plea agreement your understanding as well?
Yes, ma'am.
And counsel, you're waiving reading counts 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, and the visual third in its entirety?
We are.
As to counts 1, 2, and 4.
Thank you, Your Honor. The people of the state of Michigan versus Anthony Liddell Reed, case number 25-729FH. In the name of the people of the state of Michigan, the prosecuting attorney for this county appears before this court and informs this court that on or about January 10th of 2025 at 505 Townsend, apartment 614, the city of Lansing, Ingham County, the defendant did in count 1, weapons carried concealed, did carry a dangerous weapon, to wit, a pistol, concealed on or about his person, contrary to MCL 750.227, this being a felony punishable by up to 5 years or $2,500 in fines with mandatory forfeiture of the weapon or device. In count 2, weapons, firearms, possession by a prohibited person, did possess a firearm when ineligible to do so because he had been convicted of assault by strangulation, a specified felony that is punishable by imprisonment for more than 1 year, and the requirements for regaining eligibility had not been met, contrary to MCL 750.224 F(6), this being a felony punishable by up to 5 years and or $5,000 in fines with mandatory forfeiture of the weapon or device. And in count 4, weapons, felony firearm, did carry or have in his possession a firearm, to wit, a pistol, at the time he committed or attempted to commit a felony, to wit, weapons, firearms, possession by a prohibited person, contrary to MCL 750.227B. This being a felony punishable by 2 years consecutively with and preceding any term of imprisonment imposed for the felony or felony conviction, with mandatory forfeiture of the weapon or device. The court shall order law enforcement to collect a DNA identification profiling sample before sentencing or disposition if not taken at arrest. This being done against the peace and dignity of the state of Michigan.
Sir, did you understand what was just read?
Yes, ma'am.
So you understand count 1, weapons carrying concealed is punishable by 5 years or $2,500. There's mandatory forfeiture of weapon or device, including ammunition, and all contraband will be forfeited under this file. You understand that?
Yes, ma'am.
And that would be as to all counts. You understand that?
Yes, ma'am.
And as to count 2, weapons, firearms, possession by a prohibited person is also a 5-year and or $5,000 felony. And again, there's the mandatory forfeiture of weapon or device, and you understand all of that.
Yes, ma'am.
Now, as to count 4, weapons, felony, firearm, that is punishable by 2 years consecutively with and preceding any term of imprisonment imposed for the felony. So as to counts 1 and 2, those will run together. I don't know what your guidelines are. I haven't made any decision of what will happen, but whatever I do there, you'll first have to serve the 2 years and then that term. Do you understand how that works?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. And so it looks like you signed the advice of rights form. Did you read it before you signed it?
That's the one you repeated the tape.
Yeah, Yeah,
Okay, you went over that with your lawyer
yes, yes,
and you
ma'am.
understood everything?
Yes,
And
ma'am.
if you had questions about the plea or your rights, you were able to discuss those with your attorney?
Yes, ma'am.
Do you have any questions of this court?
No, ma'am.
Sir, as to count one, weapons carrying concealed, how do you plead?
Guilty.
As to count two, weapons, firearms, possession by a prohibited person, how do you plead?
Guilty.
And sir, as to count four, weapons, felony, firearm, how do you plead?
Guilty.
Now, sir, if you had a bench trial or jury trial and you were unhappy, the Court of Appeals must take a look at your unhappiness. But now by choosing to plead, it becomes their choice. You can try to appeal, but it becomes their decision if they choose to take it on or not. Do you understand that?
Yes, ma'am.
And you understand that by pleading, you're also giving up your presumption of innocence, your ability to hold the people to their burden of beyond a reasonable doubt, and if they could not meet that burden in any count, that would have to be dismissed. You're also giving up any ability to cross-examine witnesses and evidence and to provide a defense. You understand all of that?
Yes, ma'am.
Now, other than the plea agreement, has anyone told you what I will do at sentencing?
Yes, ma'am.
Well, no one's promised you that there's the plea agreement, we've talked about that, but no one's promised you what I will do at sentencing.
No, ma'am.
Because I don't know much about your case, but I'm fully informed that I'll make up my mind. Do you understand that?
Yes, ma'am.
Do you understand that if someone has forced, threatened, coerced you, done something, and that's why you're pleading, you need to let me know that now, because if you come back later and say, Judge, I never should have pled, I don't have to accept that. Do you understand that?
Yes, ma'am.
Have you pled to these 3 counts of your own free will?
Yes, ma'am.
And you did that after talking with your attorney?
Yes, ma'am.
And you've been satisfied with the representation of your attorney?
Yes, ma'am.
And do you understand that if I don't follow this agreement, I would allow you to withdraw your plea and this matter would again go to the pretrial stage?
Yes, ma'am.
However, if you violate the law between now and sentencing, I do not have to follow the agreement and I don't have to allow you to withdraw your plea. Do you understand how that works?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Sir, did these offenses occur on or about January 10th, 2025?
Yes, ma'am.
In the city of Lansing, county of Hingham, state of Michigan?
Yes, ma'am.
At a specific location known as 505 Townsend, Department 614?
Yes, ma'am.
You came in contact with a Geraldine Rush,
Yes, ma'am.
and at that time, at that location, you had a dangerous weapon known as a pistol,
Yes, ma'am.
and you had not yet regained the ability to carry that pistol because you've been convicted of assault by strangulation. And the requirements had not yet been met for regaining the ability to have a weapon, is that correct?
Yes, ma'am.
And you also carried that pistol concealed on your person?
Yes, ma'am.
Where was it located, sir?
In my pocket.
Had you placed it there?
Yeah,
It was under your control?
yeah.
And you did not have a license to carry it concealed, is that correct?
No, ma'am.
So that's correct, yes?
Yes,
All
ma'am.
right, very good. And you did have that firearm, the pistol in your possession, when you were committing the offense of weapons, firearms, possession by a prohibited person?
Yes, ma'am.
And you would agree with me that a pistol is a dangerous weapon?
Yes, ma'am.
On behalf of the people, any additional questions?
No, Your Honor.
On behalf of your client, any additional questions?
No, Your Honor.
Thank you. Our counsel where promises, threats, or inducements other than those already placed on the record?
No, Your Honor.
No, Your Honor.
Does court comply with the court rule?
Yes, Your Honor.
It has.
I find defendant's plea has been freely, voluntarily, knowingly, and understandingly made without undue influence, threats, coercion, or promises of leniency. I also find there are sufficient grounds on all 3 counts to accept defendant's plea. Therefore, counts 1 and 2 and 4 will enter. Counts 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8, along with the habitual third in its entirety are hereby dismissed. Any outstanding warrants, if any, related to this file are also hereby dismissed. Do we have a sentencing date?
January 14th at 11:30.
That meet with your schedule, counsel?
It does.
All right. Sir, you're going to need to cooperate with probation. They're going to come and see you. They'll do a very detailed report that we will all talk about at the time of sentencing. Do you understand that?
Yes, ma'am.
And there'll still be a no contact order with, Ms. Rush.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay?
Yes,
You
ma'am.
getting what you need at the jail?
Yeah.
All right, I'll see you in
Spending
January.
my
then.
money.
Huh?
Spending all my money.
Oh, well, all right. All right, thank you.
All right, thank you, ma'am.
Good luck.
All right. Thank you.
Yep. I'll make sure yours. Those are your copies, okay?
Very detailed report, and we will talk about it. Okay, thanks.
I'm going to see if-
Siri wants very
Serious contact with probation.
Siri wants a very detailed report from probation.
Is it weird, huh?
We're doing.
Yeah,
that's what-
I thought I saw something from Sarks, but.
You might have.
I'm wondering if,
Yeah.
do we have one we're gonna do now, or what kind of waiting? Okay.
Is anybody else ready, or are you looking for Mr. Sarks?
Mr. Goodrich too, we can do Mr. Amory, that's family, just think about his warrants.
Is Mr. Austin here?
I'm not seeing. Okay.
Who's ready on Amory, who's downstairs?
He's up.
And, Mr. Sarks does not have a plan.
Amory.
I just thought since you were out in the hall, maybe he showed up, so.
Yeah, unfortunately, I haven't heard from him today, Your Honor.
So, and what are we doing today with him?
It's supposed to be a plea hearing.
Do we want to do it on Zoom?
It would be helpful if Your Honor would approve that.
Well, if you all agree, I'll agree. I mean, we just need to get the docket moving. I don't care.
Yeah, he's from the Detroit area, so that's why it's challenging for him to come up here.
Well, yeah, roads are bad, construction's there. I mean, if he wants to do it by Zoom, let him know. We can do it by Zoom.
He was using the bus to get up here, so
Oh, he's on the bus to get up here?
this morning, so.
Okay, well. Let me know.
Okay.
Judge, may I ask one thing before we-
Yes.
Yes, Your Honor. It was originally created for pretrial, but in the compliance, it was picked up on bench warrants, so.
It's just like our pre-trial. It's on page 1 at the bottom.
This is docket 254868FH and 254866FH. People of the State of Michigan versus Michael Amory. Counsel, your appearance for the record.
Good morning, Your Honor. Natalie Mecklenburg on behalf of the people.
And Luke Goodrich from the Public Defender's Office here to represent Mr. Amory, who's standing to my right.
Sir, please raise your right hand. Do you swear or affirm the testimony you're about to provide will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth under penalty of perjury?
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you. Put your hand down. You taken any medication yesterday or today?
No
Are
medication.
you supposed to be on medication you're not on?
No.
Any sign of fever, COVID, or other illness? Have you had enough time to speak with Mr. Goodrich?
Yes, ma'am.
And when you're not in lockup, do you live on Mark Twain Boulevard?
No, I'm homeless.
You're homeless, okay? How'd you get homeless? Who's at the Mark Twain?
My grandma that lived there passed away.
Oh, I'm sorry.
And,
So
and shit, I've been in the streets really, it's been pretty hard. She passed away and it's been, yeah, been chaos. My dad just died like 2 months ago.
Oh, sorry, so do either one of them have houses you can go to?
No, not right now, not right now.
Okay, do you have other family in the area?
Yeah, I got my mom, she's on edge right now because my dad, it's just been, I'm trying to figure stuff out.
Okay,
Yeah,
so did you graduate high school?
yes, ma'am.
All right, and did you do any college or did you have trade
I
school?
did a little bit of college, like my first year, and then I need to go back. I actually just went to I don't know what you call it, where Board of Water and Light had a thing where you go around tables. And then
Yeah.
I talked to someone about going back to college. He said I had a chance to. So I was just at LCC last week applying.
LCC has a program called Reconnect and you can go to college for free.
Yeah, but they were talking about, but I owed my last money from when the loan money. I still owe money.
Well, there's lots of things. You need to talk to somebody. Don't let that go because then you just kind of gets too late and you just kind of figure, I'm not gonna do it, but you ought to do that, sir.
Yes, ma'am.
And if you can go work for the Board of Water and Light, they are an exceptional company.
Yeah, I would love to do that.
They're so good. There was a man who actually won the lottery. And he loved his job with them so much, he said, I'm still gonna keep working for you.
Oh,
So
wow.
it's a good company, at least from what I hear, okay?
Yes.
So, that's a good aspiration. All right, so I understand there's going to be a plea today, is that correct?
No, Your Honor.
Or what's gonna happen today?
Your Honor, just to give a quick history of this brief case here, he's alleged to have not checked in with pretrial services upon his release. This court issued a bench warrant for him on both files on October 16th. So while he was on warrant status, the court scheduled pretrial conferences. Coincidentally, between that time and today, he got picked up on the bench warrant. So I guess I would ask the court to arraign him on the bench warrants on each file.
Well, let me ask you this, sir, okay, you didn't show up because you were homeless, is that what was going on?
I really didn't even know that I had court ever since my dad died. I got out of jail September 4th. My birthday was September 6th and my dad died September 8th. After that, after he died, I've been a little bit lost. But I just forgot.
Okay.
I mean, it's not that I forgot about
Okay.
it. I didn't want to miss his funeral and stuff.
I understand all that, but you know what, if there's an emergency, there's a funeral, there's an illness, you let us know, we're not without a heart, we let you out to do that and go back or whatever, but here's my concern. That's why I have a chat with you before we do all this. I need to know that you're gonna show up for all hearings.
No.
I need to know that we can keep track of you. And right now you don't have an address and it's just damn cold outside. Where are you gonna be?
The Mission, my mother's house is 179 Maple Run.
Can you go there?
Yes.
Why
Or
can't
the
you
Mission.
go there?
Because she gets an attitude a lot. She likes to yell a lot. So I don't go there a lot, but I can go there. Yeah. I just don't want to bother her too much. I mean, I need my own place too. But yeah, I go there. I've been trying to stay around my mom more often.
Well, she probably needs some help around the house. She's probably upset like you are at the loss of your dad. Maybe you can go to church or counseling with her or do something with her, calm her down. Don't engage, have a roof over your head.
Yeah, definitely.
I bet her house is better than the Mission or the street.
Yes, it definitely is.
So help her out, stay calm. I'm gonna withdraw the warrants. I don't need to go through all that. So what are we doing on this? You had a pretrial?
So yes, Your Honor, we did have a pretrial conference. So I did discuss the
Mhm.
offer with Mr. Amory downstairs.
Okay, and that's something he wants to think about?
Your Honor, rather than having the matter set only for trial and final pretrial, it might make sense to have like a status conference or something scheduled in this matter since, like I said, we haven't had a lot of time to discuss matters with him being on warrant status prior to this morning.
Get my judge.
You work, sir?
I've been applying so much, like, just last week, I finally figured McDonald's is not good enough for me, but I finally had to just go to, cause no jobs have been calling back, so I just applied at McDonald's last week, but I haven't.
McDonald's isn't good enough for you? Let me just ask you, are they paying in rocks or something?
Oh, they said they're only paying freaking like $11.50 or
Okay, but
$12.
they're paying cash, right?
True, yes, ma'am.
Some cash is better than no cash, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, and you know what? Here's the fact. I don't know why it happens, but it's true. Unemployed people don't seem to get jobs. Once you're employed and you show people, you show up every day and you're a good worker, you get another job and another job and another job, and before you know it, you go from $11 to $32. Okay?
Yes.
Meyer Warehouse, they pay more. All these warehouse pays more than $11. I mean, McDonald's probably starts you out at $11, but you work the third shift or you become a manager. When I was in practice, I had a client who went from a couple of dollars an hour, because I'm old, but she went from a couple of dollars an hour to managing the whole district at Myers, or not Myers, at McDonald's, the whole area of Myers. I keep saying Myers, but McDonald's for the corporation. And she ended up retiring a pretty wealthy woman. And they put her through college and they did a lot of things. So you get in the corporate world and do a good job, $11 could be a whole lot more. So don't be picky.
Yeah, I've been picky. I've been too picky. I understand.
Show us that you're a good worker, show up to work, and all you're gonna do is go higher and higher than you thought. But if you think you're too good for a job, right now, you got no money.
I was just thinking child support was gonna take all my money out. I was just thinking.
Child support, sir, child support, even if you only earned $10 in the week, they don't take all $10. They can't. Okay, you're gonna owe, and it's gonna accumulate, but they do let you live, and the rest goes to your kids. How do you think your kids are living? You got kids?
I just got one.
Well, that's one that needs to eat. Who's
Yeah.
paying for that child to eat?
It's been rough right now. His mother.
Okay, is she working?
Yes.
All right, so let me get this straight. You had sex with her, you didn't wear a condom, she got pregnant. She didn't just magically get pregnant, right?
No.
Okay, so you didn't want to support a baby, condoms are free, babies are not. Got that?
Yeah.
Okay, it takes two to make it and two to support it. So get your act together.
All right.
And here's the